Hi everyone. So we're here for chapter 10 of WYSIWYG. We're not far from the end of the book now, so we'll need to get all those chapters finished. So this one is called Call Out the RSPCA, and if you remember at the end of last chapter, Splitter Lawson, the class bully, had been turned into a jackass. So let's find out what happens next. Mr. Archer glared at the jackass before turning his beady gaze on all those around him. No one spoke. "Where's Splitter?" asked Mr. Archer. "Whenever there's any trouble, he's usually at the back of it somewhere." Ben stared at the teacher, as did everyone else. Now, how did he know that? Ben could have sworn that Splitter had all the teachers completely fooled. "Stand aside," Mr. Archer ordered. He swept through the crowd until he stood in front of Splitter the jackass. "You will come with me," said Mr. Archer. "Ee-aw!" Splitter replied. Mr. Archer tweaked Splitter's long, floppy ears, trying to pull him forward. "Ee-aw!" Splitter brayed again. Ben and Stephen looked at each other. Ben chewed on his bottom lip. What was he going to do? "Follow me, you stupid creature!" Mr. Archer was getting annoyed now. He eyed the crowd around him. "Ben, run to the staff room and ask Mrs. Jenkins to call out the RSPCA. Tell him there's a stray donkey in our playground." Ben chewed nervously on his bottom lip again. Mr. Archer raised his eyebrows. "Today, Ben, today," he said with sarcasm. Ben ran off towards the staff room, as ordered. The moment he was clear of everyone else, he opened his shoulder bag. "WYSIWYG, what are we going to do?" he asked anxiously. "Let the RSPCA take him," sniffed WYSIWYG. "Who else would want him?" "His mum probably does." "I fail to see what all the fuss is about," WYSIWYG huffed. "In 16 days he will turn back into the nasty boy he is, but hopefully he will have learnt 1 or 2 manners in the meantime." 16 days? Ben spluttered. "I thought Splitter was supposed to return to normal tomorrow." "Usually he would," said WYSIWYG. "But in this case Stephen made his wish, and 15 others, including you, made the same wish by putting your hands up. That's where I am. Therefore, Splitter will remain a jackass for 16 days. Wonderful! That leaves only one more item on my ship still to fix." "WYSIWYG, what's going to happen when he doesn't get home tonight? And if the RSPCA take him, he'll end up on a farm or in a zoo or something. You've got to change him back," said Ben. "Impossible," said WYSIWYG. "I think I will shut down for an hour or so. All the excitement has quite depleted my energy reserves." And WYSIWYG ducked back down into Ben's bag before he could say another word. "WYSIWYG, WYSIWYG, you can't go to sleep now," Ben protested. But the silence echoing from his bag showed that she already had. When Ben told Mrs. Jenkins about a jackass being in the playground, she didn't believe him until she looked out of the staff room window and checked for herself. And even when she phoned the RSPCA, she still kept shaking her head and staring out of the window as if she couldn't believe her own eyes. After the morning break, it was impossible to do any work. Everyone was too busy staring out of the classroom windows at the solitary figure in the playground. Splitter the jackass stood all alone, and even though Ben thought Splitter was a bullying dog, he still felt kind of sorry for him. Ben's conscience poked and prodded and gnawed away at him until at last he felt he had to say something. Slowly he put his hand up. "Yes, Ben, what is it?" asked Mr. Archer. "Sir, I know where the jackass came from," Ben said reluctantly. "Oh?" It's Splitter. He's been changed into a jackass so all the teachers can see what he's really like." Mr. Archer scowled as the rest of the class howled with laughter. "Very funny, Ben. Up here, now." "But, sir," Ben protested. "Now!" And once again Ben found himself swapping places with Thea and sitting in front of the teacher's desk. I don't know what's got into you over the last couple of days, Ben Sinclair, Mr. Archer said testily, but you can just get it out again. I won't stand for such behaviour. No, sir, Ben said miserably. What else can go wrong? Ben thought with a silent sigh. He was going to find out. And the next chapter's called Taking a Risk. See you then. Bye.